technically 101, but this is the 100th episode I've actually hosted. So thought that would just be a nice piece of trivia to throw out there. And what a better episode to close it out on than the series finale of Star Wars, The Clone Wars. And Siri is trying to talk to me. I said series, not Siri. Carabast.
Like a lot of people tweeted, total congrats on 100 episodes. I'm glad I've been along for a lot of them, and but it's just there's so much you do, like people, behind the scenes that people, I've hinted at and told people about, and it truly is a lot of work each week. It's not just throwing this together. There's a lot of prep, and people need to know that on your end you're really engineering this thing, and I just appreciate you for doing it, and love putting this together with you, and hopefully we can keep just like you said to Daniel and the others, we can knock some of these out. People just have a fun time.
Exactly. Thank you. 100 down, 100 more to go.
All right.
Here's to the next 100. So, and speaking of the next 100, you want to know what the next 2 episodes are?
Well, I do, and our listeners do.
Well, I would hope you know it since you have the show notes in front of you.
Well, I know. I'm looking at them right now, but I'm playing along.
All right. So, of course, like you said, Clone Wars is over. What's next for Star Wars Reactions? We're not going anywhere. We're going to keep doing our shows. And we got 2 special episodes. We got 2 episodes planning, our next 2 episodes planned and ready to go. The next episode, which will come out next week, is actually going to be a Clone Wars recap. We're going to look back at all 7 seasons of the Clone Wars, discuss what we like about it, favorite episodes, everything about what we can about the last 7 years of the 7 seasons of the Clone Wars and the journey it's taken us on as fans from 2008 to present. And joining David and I for that episode will be a special guest. He is an author of multiple Star Wars books, and when it comes knowledge books and stuff, and a great guy, Mr. Adam Bray, will be joining us. So I'm looking forward to that. So if you want to share your thoughts on the series overall, The Clone Wars, this is your chance to do it. Get those messages coming in. The following episode, the week after that, we will be doing a review of the novelization of Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker with our friend Randy Therio. Randy, of course, hosted a Legends Library for the longest time. He is a genius when it comes to engineering and stuff, because he's actually the one who put together our intro music, our outro music. He's extremely talented and extremely knowledgeable gentleman, and we love Randy to death. So those are going to be the next 2 episodes. So if you haven't read Rise of Skywalker novelization, jump in and read it and send us your thoughts on that. Send us your thoughts on Clone Wars, man. All the 7 seasons, the journey it's taken you on since 2008. I'll share a little bit. We all got a lot to share when it comes to Clone Wars. So we'll discuss that then. So I am looking forward to those. David, you?
No, I love it, Adam Bray. I got to meet him at Celebration in 2017. Really neat guy. I mean, he's so prolific in terms of what he's written in terms of Star Wars. You and I know he's done stuff for Rebels. A really big one he did with Ryder Wyndham was the Stormtrooper book. I'm looking at it right here. It's just incredible. Of course, he's known for the Marvel DK books he's put together, just incredible. And of course, he was a travel author and writer prior to that. So he's been so fun to tweet with. A lot of Star Wars fans have over the years. I've seen that. I've heard a lot of interviews with him, but just getting to meet him. You've recorded with him before on Coffee with Kenobi, so I'm so excited that he's going to be on with us. I have so many things you want to ask him and his thoughts about the Clone Wars, and so he's really excited to talk about it because he's obviously such a big Star Wars fan. And then with Randy's been so instrumental in our shows, our intros and outros, not just for this show, and of course his hosting on Legends Library for a long time on Coffee with Kenobi. You and I are pretty close to finishing the novelization of The Rise of Skywalker. He's been done with it. He loves it, and I've been having a lot of fun with it. And I'm really curious to see what you think. And, and some of the questions he'll throw at us. He always does. And you're like, oh, my gosh, Randy, how do you think of this stuff? And so looking forward to both of those episodes coming up. A lot of fun. We have Adam Bray and then Randy Theory.
Absolutely. They're going to be great shows, and we hope you will join us and participate. David, if somebody wants to talk Star Wars with you, how would they do that after this show?
Yes. Twitter, it is at David _Modders. It's MODDERS. The other way is through email. Want to write more, write a book. That is David at StarWarsReactions.com.
Excellent. And if you want to talk more Star Wars with me, of course, the best way to do that is Twitter. You can find me on Twitter, TA Harris 121079 on Twitter. Or, of course, you can always email me, Aaron at StarWarsReactions.com. David, my friend, this has been a fun one.
A fun one and a big one. Hopefully everyone listened to the end.
Exactly. Hope everybody enjoyed the episode. Thank you, everybody, for listening to Star Wars Reactions. We appreciate each one of you. We're still thinking and praying for each one of you as we go through this unique time in the world today. So take care of yourselves, stay healthy, and remember, this is your place for elegant discussion for a more civilized age.
If you'd like to share your thoughts, you can email us at show@starwarsreactions.com for our show notes and the latest news from the Star Wars universe. Visit our website at www.starwarsreactions.com. You can also follow us on Twitter at SWReactionsPod or on Facebook at Star Wars Reactions. If you enjoy our show, please leave a review on iTunes. This podcast is not endorsed by the Walt Disney Company or by Lucasfilm Limited. It's intended for entertainment and informational purposes only. The official Star Wars website can be found at www.starwars.com. Star Wars. All names, sounds, and any other Star Wars related items are registered trademarks and or copyrights of Disney and the respective trademark and copyright holders. All original content of this podcast is the intellectual property of Star Wars Reactions unless otherwise indicated. Star Wars Reactions. Elegant discussion for a more civilized age.